It is National Eating Disorders Awareness Week. Approximately 30 million people suffer from an eating disorder in the U.S. Here today is Andrea Montoya. She's a nutritionist, personal trainer, health coach, and is a certified self-love and body image coach. You actually yourself have suffered from an eating disorder.
I did. I was bulimic for about 4 or 5 years of my life during high school and college. And I want people to know, first of all, if they're going through this, that they're not alone.
And you're speaking from experience.
I really am. I was at my lowest low, anti-anxiety, antidepressants, suicidal thoughts. People don't see the severity of eating disorder. So I'm so happy we have this week to talk about this.
One of the things I know that you tell your clients is that really an eating disorder is a symptom of a much larger problem.
Yes. We can shift our behaviors, right? We can be on diets all day long. We can do all these things, and we're really shifting at a behavioral level. We haven't really gotten to what is it that's causing that eating disorder in the first place. And it's usually so much emotions, because eating disorders are a way that we numb our emotionality, just like drugs, just like alcohol, sex, social media. We numb through so many different things, and food is just the most socially acceptable and readily available drug on the market.
Absolutely. It can be bulimia, it could be binge eating. And really, these are disorders that know no age discrimination, and we're talking all genders here.
Yes. I was just getting my hair done this morning at the dry bar, and I was talking to someone, and they mentioned they had an eating disorder for 7 or 8 years, undiagnosed. And you would look at her and you would think that she's super normal. You would think that maybe it's someone that's very, very thin or very overweight, but it's not necessarily that way. It could be anyone that really is struggling through so much and maybe numbing all of their emotionality through food.
As someone who has gone on this long journey, do you find social media, does that fuel it?
Yes. A lot of these things reinforce the belief that we're not enough unless we look a certain way, right? So you have to lose weight in order to be loved and accepted. And what do we all want, right? We just want to be loved. We all just want to be accepted.
And what about just the psychological effects of constantly seeing, for instance, on Instagram, food? You see these great pictures of food all the time. What does that do over time to the psyche for someone who's going through this?
Yeah, it continues to feed this. Food should be something that adds to your life, right? It should be something that energizes you. It should be something, but you have these marketers all day just throwing things at you that just reinforce this belief and make you want to eat more and numb everything through food.
Last question for you. I know you started a program called Ditch the Scale, which sounds exactly like what so many of us need to do. Elaborate on that for us.
Yeah, I have a Ditch the Scale program. It's a 12-week course. It's all online. It's kind of like an academy, and it really is just to solve the deeper rooted issues, the emotionality and the psychology behind why we do what we do, why we're overeating, why we're numbing through food, why we're restricting, right? Really to get to the bottom, the root cause.
Andrea Montoya highlighting such a growing and it's an existing problem. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.